Well, Halloween lasts just one night, but you can start celebrating the season sooner by creating some decorations for your home.
Lindee is back with us today with some ideas to create fun, spooky spaces.
Yes, I am. Or I have actually already created the spooky
Yeah.
spaces. So thanks for letting me come in and share them with you guys.
Absolutely.
I'm participating in the Celebrate the Season campaign with Joann Fabric and Craft Stores. So I have lots of seasonal crafts I'll be coming up with, and if you guys want to look at more of them, they're on, you can just hashtag spooky spaces on Instagram or on Twitter, and you can see all kinds that they've done.
Cool.
Or Joann's spooky spaces.
Oh, cool.
So what we did today is I wanted to do like a little table that we could all sit down at that's kind of spooky, but in a cutesy way. First thing I did was a little tablecloth.
I love this.
This is my spiderweb tablecloth, right?
Yeah, and it's a tie-dye, right?
Yeah, I did it with a little tie-dye. I
So
just used
cute.
the extra scrap of fabric, and then we did and I have all the pictures on my blog that show how we did. We did it started in the center and then made it like a cobweb. We made little place settings for people, and these apples are going to come in handy here in a minute. You'll see that I've used these throughout my table idea. But what I did is I took a little cardstock paper and I made them into little bats, and then I put the guest name on the bat, so that way when they sit down to the table, they know where they sit, and then they.
And is this, did you buy the paper like this, or did you spray it
It's
with,
sparkly cardstock paper. You can get it at Joann's, and I made them all, made a little bat template, and then just cut them out.
cute.
Used a toothpick, stuck them in the apples, and again, these apples are going to go throughout our whole meal, so I thought they were a good idea to use and add some color to the table. The next thing I did, and I wish I could take credit for these, but I thought these were so cute. My friend Megan Hawking made these, and she just opened up a Facebook page, Megan Hawking DIY. She does all kinds of cool stuff, but these are little vintage witches, and she found some of the prints, and then some of them she photoshopped the little witch hats on there, and I thought those were so adorable.
Yes, I
and
love that.
and creepy. I feel like they kind of like haunt you when you walk through the house. And then I just tried, and I used an old candelabra that actually my grandmother gave me, and I chose not to polish it for my table because I thought it gave it a little creepier look. And then the other thing we did, and this is in my entryway at home, I don't know if you can see the little face, is we made a little spooks tower. And I used just little craft foam balls, and you guys know I like these little towers. I make them for lots of things. And just painted them with real simple designs. I used a dowel rod and stacked them, and then put moss in the bottom just to give it a little texture, and then texturize the pot there. And then the last thing I did was a little art project, which is so easy to do.
You always say it's easy.
It really is. I gave you that steps to how to do this, and I brought that frog tape on here before, and I used that chevron.
The chevron,
yes, and I made the pattern. Actually, if you can look on my blog, you'll see my daughter actually painted a lot of this. See, that's how easy it is.
Cute.
A 5-year-old can do it. So we painted it, and then we created the chevron, and then I found the little silhouette, and I have a little projector, and so I projected her silhouette onto the board, and then just painted it with black, and then I just wrote All Hallows Eve. And this piece of wood is actually an upcycled piece of wood that I was using to make a headboard, and I just used that as my background for my art.
I love it. What a great idea.
Well, thanks, guys.
So cute. And of course, the blog is?
It's just lindeetree.com, and then you can go to blog and you can find all my latest recipes and all kinds of craft ideas. And this is on here, and it has all the step-by-step instructions with everything, the supplies, where to get them, and a little place where you can leave comments if you have any questions for me. I feel like I'm pretty good at answering them. And I love feedback, so I love to hear what other people are doing out there.
Great, and we have a link to that site so you can look at the exact instructions on our website, daytimeblueridge.com. All right, Lindee, thank you. And we're going to see you a little bit later in the kitchen.
Right.
All right.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
All right, we'll be right back.